I mean, it's bittersweet, you know. It's been a really long journey, really long summer for me. You know, battling with injuries, but you know, I mean, God was on my side tonight, and I mean, it felt really good, especially to be able to come back home, you know, play in front of the home crowd, and, you know, be able to wear those colors and, you know, put on for my state.
What kind of things were you dealing with over the summer?
I was dealing with a hamstring injury.
How you feeling right now?
I feel great.
Was it something that was also lingering last week and limiting you going into that Florida State game?
Yes.
Logan, I think this is the first time we've talked to you. Why'd you want to come to LSU?
I mean, you know, at the end of the day, it's home, man. You know, as a kid, you dream about playing at Louisiana State University, and I mean, when I left Notre Dame, I knew I wanted to come into SEC, and I knew the potential that this team had to be able to be able to compete for a national championship. And I mean, it's a great team, and I get to come back home, so it's a win-win for me.
Logan, how much pent-up energy did you have tonight from that game? Like, you've been waiting this long time for this.
I was pretty turned up, you know. I had to calm myself down a little bit, you know. During the day, I listened to a little R&B to calm my nerves down, but you know, when it's time for kickoff, once we walked into those gates, I was ready.
Knowing that the run game kind of needed a boost, how good did it feel to be the guy who's going to get the ball first, kind of set the tone?
It felt really good, you know. It boosted my confidence, you know. At the end of the day, I mean, we had a great day as a room, as a whole, you know. So kudos, especially to the O-line, and kudos to the running back room. Everybody went out there, you know, played their part, and everybody had their role in the game, and everybody impacted the game in a way.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, sorry, my bad. You guys seem pretty confident in running to the right
Glenn.
Sorry. You guys seem pretty confident in running to the right side. Just what did you make as a Lance Hurts debut performance, and just how he played for you guys?
Lance has been getting better every day. This week has probably been his best week. He looked really confident, and, you know, pregame meal, I walked up to him and I'm like, you ready? He's like, man, I'm born ready. So I mean, that was all I needed to hear from Lance. He's a freshman, but he's way behind this year.
What do you see in Caleb back?
Caleb is going to be a very, very good back at Louisiana State University. Has a lot of potential, really quick, really powerful, really explosive. I think y'all got a really good back on your hands.
What was the room like this week? Kind of with Frank's messaging to y'all about, you know, kind of getting that run game established.
I mean, we always knew it was there. You know, this week we just knew that we would actually have the opportunity, you know, to be able to run the ball, and you know, we didn't want to waste any reps, and we didn't want to take anything for granted. So I mean, his message was to, you know, be in the moment and, you know, take advantage of every opportunity that you get, and I feel like everybody went out there and did that.
Got a lot of backs involved, but got a lot of receivers involved. What does that do for a team when everybody's kind of getting a touch?
That's what we were really looking for. I feel like that's kind of what we missed in the Florida State game. You know, a little bit of balance of the run and the pass. And I mean, today we got it to put together. You know, I mean, we almost scored 100 points. So I mean, that balance can really affect the game in a positive way.
So finally getting here and then having to sit out a game, can you kind of describe what that felt like last week?
It was kind of frustrating, but at the end of the day, you know, very big on faith, you know, and I know God has my best interest, and maybe it was for my best interest to, you know, to not play in that game. But at the end of the day, I didn't question anything. I trusted the coach's decision, and, you know, at the end of the day, I mean, it was what it was. You know, I wish I could have been able to contribute to the game, and, you know, be able to impact it in any way that I could to help the team win. But I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like it was a learning experience for all of us.
But on that hamstring injury, just like, what did you kind of have to feel to know that you were ready to be able to go?
I really just needed my burst back, you know, my burst through the hole. That's the only thing that I was really missing, and all throughout the week, I did a lot. I had a lot of reps this week, and they made sure that I was ready before I went out there and played. So I'm very grateful for the training staff and for the coaches to making sure I was ready before putting me out there.
Did you choose number 3 for any particular reason, or the history of the number, or that's just?
I've been 3 my whole life, man. I was a basketball player before I played football, and my first basketball number was number 3, and, you know, and then it carried over to football in middle school, and then throughout high school I wore number 3, and then when I went to college I was supposed to get 3, but like I said, I think like a 6 year ended up coming back. but then I ended up getting it again. So I mean, 3 has been my number my whole life, and you know, it's tattooed on me. It's really special to me.
I'm gonna put you on the spot right here. Who's your favorite R&B artist?
I'll probably say I like Mariah Carey. I like Mariah Carey. We Belong Together. I like that song. And I like Usher too. I like Usher.
We got time for one more, guys.
Watch me.
What about SEC play next week? What would that mean?
It's gonna mean a lot. You know, when I left Notre Dame, I knew I wanted to come to the SEC. So, you know, this is what I wanted. This is the challenge that I wanted to, you know, take on. And I mean, I'm ready. I feel like I'm ready. I feel like this team is ready. I feel like we're gonna go out here, you know, and prove to the world what they thought we were, that we really are.
Thanks,